A woman accused of second-degree murder in the May 29, 2016 death of her twin sister has been acquitted of the charge.
There's simply no evidence of intent to kill, and my client is not guilty of murder in the second degree.
Judge Peter Cahill handed down the ruling on Thursday in Maui District Court following closing arguments which were held earlier in the afternoon.
After reviewing all of the evidence in the case, after assessing the credibility of the witnesses, after looking at the data, taking into account everybody that's testified here, accepting some testimony, rejecting some other, I find that the state has not proven beyond a reasonable doubt the charge of murder in the second degree against the defendant.
Alexandria Duval, also known as Allison Dado, was involved in the deadly crash that claimed the life of her twin sister Anastasia Duval in the remote Pu'uiki area of East Maui. During the incident, the vehicle plunged 100 to 200 feet off of a cliff from the Hana Highway.
The defendant lost control of the vehicle, and maybe she did input the left turn. She may have done that. But that's as a result of the evidence that shows her hair was being pulled, and whatever happened, happened. She wasn't responsible for that.
In making his decision, Judge Cahill said the theme that runs throughout was that the two people within the vehicle were, quote, out of control, unquote. He said that given testimony, both individuals put people's lives in jeopardy given their conduct that day.
I'm not getting to the intent because I don't find that the cause of the car going off the cliff was exclusively, and I realize that's not necessarily the standard, but the cause was Anna Duval continuing the fight after it started to move.
Duval's attorney had described the case as a tragic accident, not murder, and said that there's ample reasonable doubt. He also said testimony showed that there was violent passenger interference.
The judge correctly picked up on the fact that the death was not caused by my client. It was her sister that caused the death by interfering with her driving to the point of pulling her hair till she pulled clumps and clumps of hair out of her scalp, causing her to lose control of the vehicle, which led to Anna's death.
State Deputy Prosecutor Emlyn Higa had suggested that the crash was intentional as evidenced by three factors: no braking, hard acceleration, and a hard left turn prior to impact.
The two of them were fighting over the wheel, and that's what caused them to go over the cliff. If we follow the evidence, then intentionally or knowingly causing the death of her sister is where it leads us.
Judge Cahill ruled that what had been described as a sudden jerk to the left was more of a soft turn, as evidenced by tire tracks of photos from the scene. In addition to the acquittal, Judge Cahill also ordered that the $200,000 cash bail that was posted for Duval's release be returned to the family member who submitted the funds. From 2nd District Court in Wailuku, for Maui Now, I'm Wendy Osher.